Hello friends, and in this course we are going to study gerunds and infinitives. First, what is gerund and what is infinitive? The gerund is the verb plus ing, like walking or talking. This is the gerund form. And infinitive form is the to plus verb, like to go, to see, to talk, and something like that. And that is infinitive. And the verb ing is the gerund. And in English, after some verbs in a sentence, we use gerund form of the verbs, and some cases and with some other verbs, we use the infinitive after those verbs. And these are some of the verbs in English, and we need to use gerund after these verbs if we want to use another verb. Like, my mother enjoys cooking. Now, enjoy and cook, one verb, another verb. And if I want to use another verb after you enjoy, then I need to use the gerund form. That is the verb ing. My mother enjoys cooking. And first, if you want, just pause the video and then try to find out the meanings of these verbs. If you don't know, you can use your dictionary or consult a dictionary. I enjoy walking in the park. You see here is the gerund, walk, ing. And another verb is finish, and finished studying at midnight. Or we can use after verb a noun. We can say and finished homework. That's fine. But if you want to use another verb after finish, so it should be in gerund form. And stop. It stopped raining. You see, stop verb and then gerund. Gerund follows this verb. A few minutes ago, David quit smoking. Quit means stop smoking. And another one is mind. Would you mind opening the window? And postpone, or I postponed doing my homework. Verb ing. Put off and postpone, same meaning. Put off, I put off doing my homework. Keep, sometimes we use keep plus ing, sometimes keep on, verb ing, that is gerund. Keep on working, don't stop. Keep on working, don't stop. Consider, I'm considering going to Hawaii. Consider means think. Verb ing, think about. I'm thinking about going to Hawaii. Both sentences have the same meaning. Discuss, they discussed getting a new car. Verb ing. Talk about, they talked about getting a new car. Now, if you want to make gerund negative, we use not just before the gerund. I considered not going to class. Maybe you can say, I don't consider, or I don't consider going to class, or I didn't consider going to class, or I considered not going to class. Both have the same meaning, but if I say I didn't consider, so the first part I make the first part negative. But if I want to make the gerund negative, so I want to use not just before gerund. And if we say I enjoy to talk. Like in here, remember this is infinitive. So this is incorrect because enjoy takes gerund, not infinitive. Or but finished to study. This is incorrect. This is wrong. Because finish, the verb finish takes gerund, not infinitive. And if you say I'm thinking to go, this is not correct. Because think takes gerund, not infinitive. Now, if I want to translate some of these sentences into Turkish, like David quit smoking. David sigara içmeyi bıraktı. Or keep working. Çalışmaya devam et. Don't stop. They discussed getting a new car. Yeni bir araba almayı tartıştılar. Bunu görüştüler anlamında.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim.
Now, we have an exercise in here. It says complete the sentences by using gerunds. Add a preposition, and you know the prepositions, like to, from, in, on, after the gerund, if necessary. Number 1 and number 2 are done. It was cold and rainy yesterday, so we postponed going to. Remember, to somewhere. After go, we need to use to preposition. Postpone going to the zoo or visiting the zoo. Yani hayvanat bahçesini ziyaret etmeyi ya da hayvanat bahçesine gitmeyi erteledik. The porter's house is too small. They are considering buying or moving into a bigger house. Düşünüyorlar almayı ya da daha büyük bir eve taşınmayı. Here this is the preposition and here this is another preposition. So pause the video and then try to do the exercise. Number 3, we discussed going to Colorado for our vacation, but your answers could be different. As here I use going to, or you can say flying to Colorado, or driving if you want to use your own car to Colorado. Those are, of course, true. When Martha finished cleaning the floor, either cleaning, mopping, washing, or dusting, whatever, she dusted the furniture. If you use dust, if you use dust as a verb, that means tozunu almak. Sometimes students put off doing their homework. Put off, cancel, yani ertelerler. We had a blizzard yesterday. Blizzard, that is the severe snowstorm or bad snowstorm. But it finally stopped snowing around 10 p.m. Stop snowing. Kar yağması durdu sonunda. I quit reading comic books when I was 12 years old. Or I quit buying comic books. That's true also. I'm thinking about taking a biology course next semester. Or you can say, I'm thinking about not taking, alma ya da almamayı. Beth doesn't like her job. She's talking about getting a different job. I enjoy watching sports or doing sports. I'm considering moving to New York City, or I'm considering traveling to New York City. Are you listening to me? Yes. Keep talking. I'm listening. Konuşmaya devam diyor. Ben dinliyorum. Do you want to take a break? No, I'm not tired yet. Let's keep on studying, or working, or walking, or painting, whatever. Neyse. Would you mind opening the window? Not at all. But be careful, for this question, would you mind opening the window? If you wanna, give the positive answer, you need to use not at all. Yani bunu kullanırken dikkat edin. Bu şu demek. Pencereyi açmanızda bir sakınca var mı? But if you say yes, that means there is a problem. So I cannot. Yani yes de başlarsanız o zaman demek ki bir sıkıntısı var. Açamıyorum. Açmak istemiyorum. Bence bir sıkıntısı, problem var. O yüzden bunu kullanırken ya da böyle bir soruyla karşılaştığınızda cevap verirken dikkat edin. Eğer olumlu cevap verecekseniz not at all. Yani sakıncası var mı? Tabii ki yok. I would be glad to. İşte seve seve yaparım anlamında. I'm thinking about not going to the meeting tomorrow or not attending the meeting. Attend the meeting, going to the meeting. Be careful. Attend, katılmak biliyorsunuz. Onu kullanacaksak preposition'a gerek yok. But if you want to use go, so you need to use to. Really, why? I hope you decide to go. We need your input. Now, we have another exercise for gerunds, and it says complete the sentences in the dialogues. And here down there, we'll see some more dialogues. And then complete the dialogues using the expressions in this box, or you can use your own words. But if you want, you can just pause the video and then write them down, because then I'll move down so that you can see it better. Now here just look at the exercises till 5, because then we have 5 more, and pause the video and then try to complete the sentences. Now number 1 is done. Would you like to go for a walk? Has it stopped raining? Question. Has it stopped raining? Yağmurun yağması durdu mu? Now pause the video please and then complete the sentences. 2. I've been having a lot of trouble or problem with my old Volkswagen the last couple of months. It is slowly falling apart. Dökülüyor. I'm thinking about buying a new car. Think about buying a new car. Do you think you will get another Volkswagen? No, I'm considering getting a Toyota. What do you usually do in your free time in the evening? I enjoy reading a book. Verb and gerund. 4. Good news. I feel great. I don't cough anymore. Cough, you know that. Öksürme. And I don't run out of breath when I walk up a hill. Oh, I quit smoking. Sigara içmeyi bıraktım. Now look at the rest of the sentences. Again, pause the video and then complete the sentences, please. Number 5. I've been working on this math problem for the last half hour and I still don't understand it. Well, don't give up. Keep trying. If at worst you don't succeed, try again. Keep trying. Are you a procrastinator? What? A procrastinator. That is someone who always postpones things. Oh well, sometimes I put off doing things. Yani işleri yapmaya geciktiririm. İhmal ederim ya da. What are you doing? I'm helping Teddy with his homework. kullanımına dikkat edin arkadaşlar. Yani help someone with his or her homework. Ev ödevinde birine yardım etme. Help someone with. Be careful. Help someone and takes with preposition. Bu help birine yardım etme derken hep daha sonra bir şey alacaksa with takısı alacak. Ama sadece şahıs olarak kullanacaksanız I am helping Teddy. Okay, full stop. Bitirirsiniz burada. Bir şeyle yardım etmek istiyorsan işte ev ödevinde, işte ne bileyim işte başka bir işinde, then with his homework. When you finish helping him, could you help me in the kitchen? Sure. Could you please stop doing that? Doing what? Stop tapping your fingernails on the table. It is driving me crazy. Beni çıldırtıyor anlamında. Do you have any plans for this weekend? Henry and I talked about going to the zoo on Saturday. Talk about gerund. I didn't understand what you said. Would you mind repeating that? Would you mind? Of course not. Dikkat edin gene bak. Olumsuz gibi gözüküyor. Ancak anlam olumlu. Sakınca var mı? Tabii ki değil. Or not at all. Ya da onu kullanacaktık. I said. 3 free trees. Now we have a reading passage about bees. Let's go and read this passage and then try to answer the questions. But if you want, you can pause the video and then read it first using your dictionary. That would be better for you to understand the reading passage better. Most people have heard the sound of bees among flowers. Bees almost everywhere in the world, but be careful, almost. Fruit and nut growers as well as farmers. Fruit and nut growers, yani meyve ve bu nut dediği yani fındık, badem, işte ceviz yetiştiricileri, bu tür şeyler nut diye geçiyor. As well as farmers, yani as well as derken de dahi, yani çiftçiler de dahi. Would no have crops without bees. Would no have without bees. This should be actually, I mean, the wouldn't. That sounds better. Just correct it. There are more than 20,000 kinds of bees. Be careful. More than. But only honeybees make honey. Honeybees are highly, very organized social insects like people. İnsanlar gibi. They work together in a group that is called colony. Each colony lives in a hive. Hive, you know, let's say their house. It contains one queen bee. She lays all the eggs. In one colony, there is one queen bee. The majority of all bees are female workers. Bees have a special stomach which is used to store sweet fruit that the bees gather from flowers. Bees have special stomach and they use it to store sweet fruit and they gather the sweet fruit from flowers. They also have long hairs on their body and legs. These hairs capture or take pollen as bees go or while bees go, yani giderken, from flower to flower. Some of the pollen is taken back to the hive. They take some of the pollen to the hive, to their house. Some That means some of the pollen is passed to the next flower as they travel from flower to flower. So many plants are fertilized in this way. Fertilized, döllenme. Yani birçok bitki bu şekilde döllenir. Pollen is the reproductive material of plants. Many important agricultural crops depend on bees for fertilization. Now, read this and then check true or false. Now, again, just check this. It should be every, and also with the here they have. But remember, this is adjective clause. That means with the here that they have. And then answer and check whether true or false. Number 1. Bees live in every part of the world. This is false. This is not true because almost everywhere, not everywhere. We cannot have fruit and veggies without bees. This is true because here you see they wouldn't have crops without bees. Bees socially live and work together. That's true because they work together in a colony and live together. Every female bee in a colony lays eggs. This is false. Only queen bee lays egg, kraliçe. Bees collect pollens with their hair they have, and some of the pollen is passed to other flowers. This is true. Now, everyday English. Haydar and Hıdır are talking this time. Bu sefer bu ikili konuşuyor. Your sons just graduated from the university. Here, this means your son has just graduated. That's surprising, Mr. Hıdır. You may not believe this, but I am already 55. I thought you were only 40. Hıdır says, you may not believe this, but I am already 55. Haydar says, I thought you were only 40. You don't look your age. That means you look younger. Yani yaşını göstermiyorsun deriz ya. I'm happy to hear that. Bunu dinlediğime sevindim. Evet, şimdi arkadaşlar ara ara söylediğim gibi şimdi dersi anlatıyorum ancak herhangi bir yorum gelmediği için demek ki dersler iyi gidiyordur diye düşünüyorum. Dediğim gibi ara ara bana hani yorum, görüş, önerilerinizi bildirirseniz sevinirim. Now we stop this course in here and then next time we'll continue to study gerunds again. See you next time.